Hey! All right, we're back for part 2 of Amberlynn's response video to Young Dumb Honey Bun's compilation of times that she's lied. I'll probably look more disheveled now because I fixed something for dinner. I had a turkey sausage and egg sandwich, and I applied some more stain to wood I'm working on for the house project, which is why this house project that I'm working on for upstairs in the office is taking so long, because I have limited space to work with, and staining these boards and getting them finished takes a very long time. Some of these boards I'm working on right now, I didn't get sanded down as smooth as I would like, so we'll see how that affects the staining process and the polyacrylic. But we're back into Amberlynn's video titled "I Lied and I'm So Sorry." So we'll see if she's lied about anything else here. We're halfway through her video, so let's dive right back in.
I learned how to do sign language, ABC.
Okay, so right here, this is, again, the question website. If you could instantly learn any language, which one would it be? Someone asked me. I said I would love to be fluent in sign language.
That'd be handy.
I learned how to do sign language, A, B, C, D, E, whatever I want to do it all. I learned how to do that when I was, I think, 10 or 11, and after I learned how to do the ABCs in sign language, every time I would talk, or every time someone would talk around me, or every time I would think, or anything, like, just anytime there were words involved, I would have my hand hidden so no one could see it, and I would sign every single thing somebody would say, and I couldn't stop myself from doing it. It became really obsessive.
Okay, so this video, I remember this video, actually. We were living with Destiny's mom, and I had a really big, scab on my arm, and people were, calling me diabetes Lynn, diabetes wound Lynn. People were saying I had diabetes, getting wounds from it. A lot of people were. And as you guys know, I actually pick my skin. I have excoriation, which is part of the OCD family. And I was picking at my arm really bad. So I did have a really big, it was the other arm, not this one.
Yeah.
What I remember.
I don't think anybody cares about that.
Really
what about this thing here?
Scab. I'm going to be honest, it was pretty gross. And I think I was getting super annoyed, frustrated, overwhelmed, and kind of sad with people saying I had diabetes. So I made this video talking about I have forms of OCD. I do. Nowhere near as bad as some people, so I'm not saying that at all. But I do some OCD things. I do. And one of the worst ones is picking my skin. I literally can't stop. I hate it more than anything. So I wanted to open up a bit about my OCD. And no, never been diagnosed with OCD because I've never been tested, but I have been diagnosed with OCPD.
Didn't she say in one of the earlier things on here that, sorry, I have Discord open and it's just going crazy and it's driving me nuts for one of the servers I'm on. So I'm going to close Discord. There we go. Anyway, didn't she say that she had been diagnosed with bipolar and OCD and something else earlier? Hey, Editing Libby here. I just wanted to pop in really quick and forgot to silence my phone. I had to look up the difference between OCD and OCPD, and according to what I found, it says OCD is ruled by intrusive thoughts called obsessions that cause anxiety and force the person to perform compulsions for relief. OCPD is ruled by perfectionism and detail. Unlike individuals with OCD, people with OCPD are not self-aware and can hurt the people around them. If Amberlynn truly has been diagnosed with OCPD, and it's hard to tell with her when she's actually been diagnosed with something, then, a lot of us have said that she's just not self-aware. And this could be why. And doing so, you can unintentionally hurt the people around you. I've known people like this, that they just don't realize that what they've done has hurt somebody or has affected somebody else in a negative way. So if she truly has been diagnosed with OCPD, this could explain some of her behaviors. Not an excuse for her behaviors, but an explanation.
OCD because I have been tested. So I don't know what to do with that information, but I feel like I should put it out there. So yeah, in this video, I was talking about how when I was in a group home, this weird OCD thing started. I don't know, can you call it OCD? I don't know. I'm not gonna like diagnose myself or the situation, but I would do this thing where I would sign language with letters, the alphabet, what people would say, if it was like in a movie, whatever it may be, sometimes even what I was thinking, and I would do it like next to my leg. I literally couldn't stop. And if I didn't do it, it almost felt like I was gonna combust, like something bad was gonna happen. Here it says, I would love to be fluent in sign language. Absolutely. If I could speak any language, that would be it. I wanna be able to sign. Sign language is beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. I love watching.
Yeah, so this, I don't think Sarah understood the difference in this. Knowing the alphabet in sign language, which I know as well, I can't do it anymore because of my arthritis. But knowing how to sign words and communicate without having to spell out everything is two different things. So this isn't a lie of Amberlynn's. It's literally two different things. Like, yeah, you can recognize the Spanish alphabet, but can you speak Spanish? Are you fluent in Spanish? Some of you may be, but if you know, a lot of us no. So even though you might know the alphabet, it doesn't mean you know the words. I know the Korean alphabet. I am not fluent in Korean. So it's, you know, I think Sarah got a little confused on what this one is. This one is a moot point in my opinion, because it's two different things.
People sign. I kind of want to take a class. Let's be real. I could see the confusion kind of, but in this video, I did say the only thing I know how to sign is the alphabet. That is it. I don't know anything else. I think I might know the B word. I used to know.
I know lesbian. It's like, so yeah, two different things. Just, you know, the alphabet and being, yeah, already covered it.
How to sign a song. I used to know how to sign Stand By Me. I think around the same age as when I learned it. I don't know it anymore. So that's what I meant. Just like Spanish, I can count to 10 in Spanish. Doesn't mean I'm fluent. I can also count to 10 in Japanese, and it doesn't mean I'm fluent. So I think that's where the confusion came from. Again, we're going to be honest. Situations like this one. The other ones are valid. Those are valid. Situations like this is like, I almost feel like people are like purposely trying to find something that I'm inconsistent about or something that I'm lying about, because literally in this video I said that's all I know how to sign. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
Like, just
the alphabet.
Involved, every time 10 or 11, and after I learned how to do the ABCs in sign language, ABCD.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm
just like a lot of people were just like,
so bad at this.
It's almost like even if I didn't care, but I didn't.
I learned how to do sign language, ABCD, whatever I'm gonna do it all. I learned how to do that when I was.
See right there, I said I learned how to do the alphabet. I don't know anything else. I wish I did. Oh my god. Okay, so let's move on to the next one.
I would.
Yeah, that one doesn't count.
Have my hand hidden. So.
Oh, hi, girlfriend. Why are both of these people labeled as my girlfriend and have different height and shoulder width? Wait, what? No. This is all the same person. Here you can see that she is like holding me like this, and she's leaning down. So that's what she's doing here. And then here she is like bent over this way.
She's bent over,
like this, which does make you shorter. When you go like this versus like this, it's clear that I look a little shorter. Here, if you can see, yeah, you can see that, well, at least I can because I know her. She's actually taller than what this line says. Sorry, I'm laughing because how young, dumb.
You can actually see her hair back here.
How young, dumb honey bun, it's so hard to say sometimes, did this. It looks like you made her face like this tall. Oh, I'm not trying to be funny, but it really looks like that because here is actually some of her hair. So all the same person. This is all the same person. I have nothing else to say about it.
So one of the things I think is that this person, whenever she walked by, she was like, this is my girlfriend. The width of this person looks a lot different than the width of the person in my thumbnail. of the telling them my girlfriend where she's squatted down and she's cupping Twinkie's face. The shoulder width of that person and the body shape looks a lot slimmer than the person in the top left photo here on the video. And the person, well, plus, in this one, she has a scully cap thing on for her hair. And then the other, this one she has a hoodie on. And this one, it's just her hair. So this one, the arms look the same. She does have tattoos, so we are able, sorry, just got a text message from the guy that mows my lawn telling me he's coming to mow. My grass has grown super quick this year. This is the third time in a month and a half. But anyway, yeah, these are hard to tell because of the angles. She's side, she's leaning forward, the one behind her. With the angle of the camera, kind of. She's taller than Amberlynn, but because of the angle of the camera, you still can't see her. I do believe these are all the same person. It's just the angles and the way that, what she's wearing and the way she's standing looks a little different.
That's the truth. I don't have anyone else living with me. I have not had anyone else in the vlogs. This is it. This is her. Sorry.
Let's say I do gaslight my audience.
Okay. This was from an Instagram Q&A. They said, will you ever acknowledge that your hate is more about the lies and manipulation than your weight? I replied with no.
Yeah, I think this one, I think a lot of her hate is about inconsistencies and people thinking she's lied.
No, because I haven't lied and I'm not manipulating anyone. I can't acknowledge something that isn't true.
Let's say I do gaslight my audience. Who freaking cares?
Okay, here it says gaslighting is a form of manipulation that often occurs in abusive relationships. It is a covert type of emotional, I'm sure abuse would be the next word. So when I said this here, I was being dramatic. I was being so dramatic. I actually am not going to sit here and say I've never gaslighted you guys because that's not okay to say.
Well, because you have.
If you guys have felt gaslit, then I have gaslit. Because I'm not going to take away the way you feel or the way you say or see things. I wanted to make this video to have all these answers and reasons to make you guys understand me, and I don't. Besides, I just get overwhelmed and I say and do things that are irrational, and I don't mean to ever manipulate you guys or gaslight you guys. So right now I'm just going to apologize. I don't ever want that.
Does that also have to do with you calling your audience psychopaths and saying you're better than so many of your audience? That rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Because you're trying to separate your haters from the people that like you. But whenever you say things like that, everybody's in your audience, whether they're critical of you or not. So when you call your audience psychopaths, who's who? And I can understand maybe being like, fine, so what if I gaslight them, just as like a knee-jerk reaction? But it's not okay.
To be a thing anymore. I wish it would have never even happened in the past. So I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, truly, because I know how it feels to be gaslit. It's not okay. It makes you feel kind of crazy. Yeah, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does.
Me and my stupid jokes. She was talking about how...
What happened with the doctor's diet competition? I thought you were very excited to start that on January 1st. And I said, what are you even talking about? I actually don't know what this is from. I don't know what either of these from. Someone else asked me, did your doctor invite you to one? I guess we're talking about a support group. And I said, no, she didn't invite me to a support group. Okay.
Her and her coworkers and employees, like in the office where she works, in January they were starting like a weight loss thing, just like within the office. And she was like, I want to invite you to join us. And every single month, you don't even have to pay. You come in every single month, we can weigh you and you can be a part of this. And I was like, just her thinking of me.
Yes, this was the same time that doctor that sings, that's the best way to describe her for you guys.
Right, that doctor.
This was the same time where I went in and I asked her like about how should I lose weight? And she said low carb, 1,500 calories. This is when she thought of this idea for me to come in and to weigh myself. Here, I think I'm understanding it more. What happened with the doctor's diet competition? I said, what are you talking about? Because it was never supposed to be a competition. So I guess that's what I was confused about. And then here, didn't your doctor invite you to one? I don't know, I'm confused. I don't don't know where these are from. I guess somewhere where I'm just answering questions. And then I said, no, she didn't invite me to a support group. I guess I was talking about support groups on this website. So then someone replied and said, did your doctor invite you to one? I'm trying to just like paint the picture better for you guys because I'm confused. I don't want you guys to be confused. Oh, wait, down here it says, why don't you join a support group for weight loss? Oh, okay. So I must have answered that. And then someone said that, which my response was, she didn't invite me to a support group. Because I took the idea of a support group as a bunch of her patients or a bunch of individuals that she sees coming together in like a meeting format. Like we sit around and we talk about stuff like that. So that's what I took that as.
I can see the confusion with the word support group. And I believe Amberlynn did say that in the office, they were doing like a weight loss kind of competition. But Amberlynn could join them and come in and weigh just to see how she did. But she wouldn't be competing against everyone in the office. She could just come in and weigh just for fun, just for funsies. So I can see a little bit of the confusion because Amberlynn didn't see it as a competition because she wasn't competing, but the other people in the office were. So yeah, just a tomato, really.
I didn't really consider at the time me coming to weigh myself and having some of the people at the office weigh themselves. I did not at the time consider that a support group, but now that I hear more about it and I'm more rational, it does make more sense that it is kind of like a support group. So hopefully that makes sense.
Telling me, I want you to be part of the weight loss journey and competition within my office meant.
Oh, shit. I said competition, but she didn't.
I love her just being like, oh, huh. Just completely forgetting what was said or what happened.
Say competition. I feel like maybe sometimes in the past, I exaggerated things to make them seem more.
Yeah, you sure did. I need to go raise my blinds in the living room. I'll be right back.
Better in a way. I honestly don't know, but it wasn't supposed to be a competition. It was supposed to be a support group. But yeah.
So much. Just trust me. Like, it literally felt like me and Becky were just.
Whoop, okay, sorry. Yeah, so it seems like either she misunderstood what the doctor said or like she said, she would exaggerate things. Because now she's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's not true.
Roommates, so it was easier for me to move on. We like never hugged. Like, she never complimented me. I probably didn't compliment her. Like, I wasn't perfect either. There was just nothing, like, at all. So it's like nothing has changed, it feels like. Besides, maybe we vibe better because there's not this like big heavy feeling like on our chests or on our shoulders anymore. Why did you agree to marry her? I don't know. Deep down in my gut, I wasn't happy like I should have been. You know how like when someone proposes, like you're supposed to like cry? Like I low-key like tried to fake cry. I know this sounds so bad. Oh my God. Admitting it is like so just horrible. I don't know. Becky and I just weren't good like that. Were you ever in love with Becky to begin with? I loved Becky unconditionally. I'm just not entirely sure I was actually in love. I will admit that my heart was extremely broken and I said things on live stream that definitely kind of shocked me later when I went back and saw it. I was kind of harsh to her because it's like she just broke my heart. It was some weird mental gymnastics I was doing where it's like I kind of wanted her to feel some sort of pain. I know a lot of people who get their heart broken.
You can tell by Amber's facial expressions off to the side while she's watching this that she's clearly uncomfortable listening to herself talk about, her feelings for Becky and when they broke up. She's not feeling this.
They go through it differently. But one of the stages that I feel like I went through without like thoroughly processing that I went through it was just like, I was mad. I was massively upset that like she proposed to me. So I was assuming we were, about to create a life together more than what we had now. And then she just like took that away a couple months later. So it was very much like, I was angry. I feel like I don't feel anger a lot. So I guess when I do feel it, I kind of go through it without realizing it. And I think during the moments of my anger and me being really, really hurt, I can definitely say that I said some mean things to her. And I have obviously apologized to her. Oh, okay. Why is your mistreatment of Becky justified by a broken heart and you being so upset because she took the chance at a life together away from you when you've admitted you felt nothing, did not want a life together, was not happy, had to fake excitement, and felt trapped in a cage? I'm gonna be honest, the breakup was confusing. I went through a lot of different stages. anger, relief, sadness, depression, happiness, hope. I went through it all. I really did. My broken heart, my anger, the resentment, whatever it may be, does not justify the way that I treated Becky. It doesn't. I have apologized to her in person. I've apologized to her in text. I've apologized.
At least she's apologized to Becky, and at least maybe she realized that she treated Becky like crap during the relationship and after.
As to her on FaceTime, I have done a lot of apologies because Becky is a good person with a fucking good heart, and it is what it is. I was mean. I was, because I was mad. And when I get mad, I get irrational. I say things I don't mean. Like, it's a bad.
I think a lot of people do that. I have an ex-girlfriend that would do that. If I did something that she felt was a slight against her or hurt her, then she would purposely try to hurt me. And that was just how she lashed out. That's how she reacted. Is it healthy? No. But that was her response to anybody, not just me. If anybody hurt her, her immediate response was to hurt them back. So Amber's not alone in that.
Bad thing that I am working on that I have talked to my psychologist about. And she explained, I wish I knew big words. There's something in your brain that triggers like flight or fight response. And with trauma-based people, especially like childhood trauma, a lot of people fight instead of flight. My fight is kind of mean. I do and did really, really, truly love Becky. It's just once the initial fear of the breakup was gone and the initial pain and the initial change and the initial shock, I was able to really, really reflect on how I truly felt and my feelings, and I felt horrible. And that's why in this clip right here, I am very apologetic. I feel really bad. I still do to this day because what's on the internet stays on the internet. I do not care that what I said per se is on the internet because of me. What I care about is that's going to be on the internet forever. And Becky kind of has to deal with that. She has to deal with her ex kind of bashing her. And I feel horrible about it. And I'm just sorry.
Absolutely. I mean, just like whenever you said, I want her to feel pain because I'm hurt.
Like, Becky, if you're watching this, you know I'm sorry, and you know I love you as a person. Becky was strong enough to end the relationship when I wasn't, and that's the truth. And it just hurt and shocked me. But again, not justified, and I'm sorry.
In addition to that, though, we have two conflicting things about your feelings for Becky. And one, you were hurt. So would that mean that you did really love her? But then in the other one, you're saying that you never felt that love for her, that you were just roommates. So that's, I think, what part of this clip is showing, is that there's a disconnect between how you've expressed your feelings for Becky. I don't know why I'm saying you, like Amberlynn's watching this. But yeah, that's
mean things to her, and I have obviously apologized to her. You're completely wrong. I was not trying to take down.
Apathetic said, so I was struck for 8 videos, leading to 3 copyright strikes. I submitted a counter to YouTube, who then reviews it before they will send it to. Okay.
Channel. I talked to them literally via email. We corresponded actually quite a bit, and I told them how bad I felt about their channel being taken down. So when I saw that it was back,
yeah, I did feel bad. I think at one point, I even told Apathetic, I said, if you make a new YouTube channel, because I thought their channel was down for good and I felt bad. But in the emails, I literally told them that if you make a new YouTube channel, I will literally shout you out in my videos. So people know that you have a new YouTube channel so that my audience can go find you, because my audience watches you. So I genuinely felt bad. I promise you, without a doubt, I was not trying to get their channel taken down. I was trying to get those videos taken down.
It was like, okay, good, because that was.
So there's a difference between copyright claiming and copyright striking. She should have just copyright claimed those videos, because those won't cause a channel to get strikes. That will just mean that any income earned from those videos will go to Amberlynn instead of Apathetic Facts. So a copyright claim and a copyright strike are two different things. And I'm wondering if Amberlynn just did not understand or know the difference between the two.
Not my goal. My goal was just to prove, please do not upload my full video to your channel.
My goal was just to.
Okay, so this is one of the emails that I actually sent Apathetic, and I said, you're also taking viewers and money away from me. Yes. So I do believe that 2 things can definitely happen at once. 3 things, 5 things, 12 things can happen at one time. I did want those videos taken down, so that is one reason why I did it. And the word also, I feel like might be important. I'm not trying to be petty. I'm just trying to explain myself. I'm sorry. I said, you're also taking viewers and money away from me, which is true, which is also another reason why I wanted those videos down. I just noticed that Apathetic Facts wasn't editing them as much, like at all. And I didn't like it. I just didn't. So I still stand by that. I did not like it. So all this is just me simultaneously, oh my goodness. This is just me.
Simultaneously. There you go. I got you, girl. It's all right.
Saying that there was more than one reason for why I wanted those videos down.
Prove, please do not upload my full video to your channel.
And yeah, that's all it is. I literally just did not want my full video on there. If it was only about how wrong it is to upload your whole video, then why later say it was about money and views? I said also, because it was about both. If you did not want their channel taken down, why strike multiple times? Why not copyright claim instead or strike a couple times as a warning? Why 7 or 8 times when 3 are needed for termination? This goes back to my dumb self. I did not know this.
Because Amberlynn, as a YouTuber, does not know how many copyright strikes it takes to have a channel taken down, which she's been on YouTube for how long? And I think that's what she's getting ready to say here, starting out with my dumb self, is I didn't know. Because Amber does not read terms of services for anything she does. Like with the earring store, she didn't read the terms of service for that. With the Amazon affiliate, she didn't read the terms of service for that to know that she had to state that she's an affiliate, and she hasn't read terms of service for YouTube to understand what striking someone would do.
I did not know that channels get taken down with a certain amount of strikes. I did not know that. That is my fault. I wanted to strike because I thought per copyright strike, it's just the video will be taken down. And the reason why I thought that is because I have been copyrighted in the past, unfortunately. I just deleted the video. I literally thought that's just what happens. And I apologize. I'm very glad they got their channel back.
But was that a copyright claim or a strike?
Because I don't want to take away someone's full-fledged income. I just want it to be fair. And I did not feel like it was fair. That's all. I will stand by that. And again, I did not want their channel taken down. I did not want their channel taken down. I was literally going to shout them out in several videos on my Snapchat, on my Instagram, just letting people know that they made a new channel because I felt horrible because I did not want to take away their full income because I don't know anything about their personal life. I don't know if this is their only income, if this is how they have a roof over their head. Not my intention.
I don't know either. I don't even know if Apathetic Facts is a male or female. I don't know their gender identity, and I don't know if this is their only income.
And it is shame on me because I did not do enough research. I should have researched it, to be honest, even before I did it. I should have looked up
shame on
what
you.
happened to the channel, but I didn't. Selfishly, I didn't. And I'm sorry for that.
So that actually offended me. She admitted to being I don't want to mispronounce this word, xenophobe. And I'm just like, isn't that
I'm talking about Trisha Paytas here, by the way.
Like, in my opinion, it's almost the same as racism. I mean, it is. Like, I don't know. I'm just like so xenophobic. Like, that's like show your prejudice to people from other countries. I feel like that's not fucked up. It's not racism, no, but it reminds me of it. That's what I like it.
Damn, I was heated.
I don't know why, but it does.
You know, she was upset, but she also looks so much bigger in this for some reason. Since my lawn guy's going to be here in a few minutes, I need to go move my boards that I'm staining outside into the garage a little bit further so that grass clippings don't get blown onto them while the stain is drying. Okay, I'm back. You can probably hear the lawnmower. I am so sorry. I wasn't expecting Alan to come by today to mow. And then I got stopped by a sales guy wanting me to switch my security system service. But anyway, I am back, so let's get back into Amberlynn.
It is what fucking it is.
It's literally the stupidest thing.
Like, I feel like
the stupidest thing because nobody is from anywhere at that point because you got to think of it like this, you know.
That's like not liking someone because they're Chinese or something, because they're from China. That is so...
Nobody's from anywhere at this point.
It makes me cringe.
So mad here.
I'm saying what I'm thinking. Yes, let's go watch Chantel's meeting.
Oh, okay.
But definitely go
Someone said, how do you feel about losing the throne to Chantel? I said, Chantel's amazing. I made sure to polish it before handing it over. I feel like I know what this is about. Okay, I don't want to listen to all that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. How long is it?
Go back to Egypt, you refugee peace. You didn't even deserve to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's it? Okay. So Chantel knows, we know, I know that what she said was horrific.
Does Chantel know?
It was. I have no excuses for her. I disagreed with everything she said. I was as shocked as you guys were. I honestly still am. I'm just like, damn. Because when I drink, I'm like emotional and like just really sweet, really. I've never been like an angry drunk.
Really sweet.
That shocked me. Like the thing she was saying was like super offensive. My only answer is I don't want to believe that that's who she is. I want to believe that she is a good person, that she's an amazing person. And that's honest. That's just me being honest. I don't agree with what she did though. And I don't want Chantel to be mad at me for saying that, but I don't agree.
I don't think many people would agree with what she said unless they're racist and xenophobic.
I'm scared to upload this video for more reasons than one. I can definitely say that. But Chantel knows that it was disgusting and it was wrong and it's not okay. I don't support that in any sort of way, any shape, way, or form. Just thoroughly, I don't want to believe that that's really her. So the reaction is over. It was hard. This is a long video. I have a lot of editing to do, but I think it'll be worth it. Hopefully you guys can understand me more. Again, I just apologize for ever making you guys feel deceived or gaslit or manipulated. It's like never my intention to do those things. And I think that's like what sucks, is because I do shit that I don't intend. And then it just turns into this big old thing, but it's ultimately my fault. And I'm sorry. And I can just like only learn from this. I know that everyone nitpicks, not everyone, but a lot of you nitpick a lot that I do say, etc. So I do know that that's just gonna.
I can tell that she's really nervous with everything she's saying and doesn't want to be in this situation because she's not looking at the camera. She's looking everywhere but. So it would be like looking people in the eyes and admitting to, you've screwed up and everything else. And she doesn't want to be doing that right now. She does not want to be in this situation.
Come with the territory. It's just like, I want criticism and constructive criticism that makes sense. I just feel attacked a lot. Like that's ultimately how I feel. I feel like there is some that is very valid. Things I need to talk about or address and stuff like that. But then there's just like this nitpicking that is just so hard and it's like loud. It's so noisy and loud. And I feel like the best way I can describe this in a metaphor is like the true constructive.
We love Amberlynn's metaphors. Whoops. Why do I keep clicking on that?
Criticism just sounds like little tiny whispers. While the nitpicking, constant like body shaming and like fat jokes and just like downright cruelty is loud, screaming, like the loudest concert you've ever been to. Like it's hard to hear and see the support and the true criticism that I need to be seeing because I can't hear you guys. I can't find you guys. It's a mess. It's jumbled. I'm trying though. I really am. And that's all I can do from this point on is just try. And that's my job on this side. There's a two-way street. I feel like as a unit, if we want this to work, I feel like we all need to respect each other. And I guess I'll be the one to start. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on my videos. I'm just going to continue with the vlogs. I'll probably do more reactions because I kind of do enjoy them. And I'm going to continue being me. I'm going to try to wake up every day with a positive mind frame, which I've been trying to do. And I noticed that it actually works. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
So I can understand what she means with while she has people that are giving constructive criticism and or being supportive, it's hard to hear those people over the ones that are just being nasty and hateful, because there are some of those. I've seen them in her telonyms whenever she's responded to them. So I do know they're out there. I think they don't post on her YouTube channel comments, at least that I've noticed, because they're not as anonymous on there. And then people can react to them. What do you guys think? I'm seeing a little bit of personal growth, I think, at least in Amberlynn, a little bit, but then we still have the issues of her having all these, oh, I'm binging, I'm having this problem, that could have been resolved with her binge eating disorder outpatient program, or you know what I mean, the eating disorder outpatient program. So it's like somebody complaining about something that they can fix, that they have the resources to fix. It's like having a roll of tape in your hand and complaining that the piece of paper in front of you has been ripped and there's no way to put it back together again while you have tape in your hand. My metaphors are just as bad as Amberlynn, my analogies. So she has the resources. She had the resource. And I know she had 10 hours, but anyway, that's not the topic of this video. So she did own up to some of the lies, and she did explain a couple of them, which, you know, is good. But what do you think of her explanations of the ones in this video? What y'all think? Let me know down below. And so that was a part one. We'll see if Sarah uploads a second part and if Amberlynn would react to that. So until next time, be safe and take care.